Don't rewatch it. Gabrielle and Maxine only had one sleepover that semester, just one. It was at Maxine's house. They hadn't done it in years, but that night felt nostalgic. Face masks, junk food, old playlists. They filmed a few harmless TikTok drafts for fun and never posted most of them. Nothing strange happened. Not that night. The problem started after they went back to their own homes. Gabrielle in her family house across the city. Maxine in hers. Both had their own rooms. Both had vanity mirrors facing their beds. That detail matters. 3 days after the sleepover, Gabrielle was doing her makeup before class. It was early, around 6:20 a.m., sun barely up. She was blending concealer when she noticed something small in the mirror. Behind her, near her bedroom door, someone standing there. An old woman, thin, pale, hair pulled back tightly, not smiling, just watching. Gabrielle froze. Her door was closed. She slowly turned around, no one there. She looked back at the mirror, just her room, empty. She laughed at herself. Sleep deprivation, clinical rotations had been brutal. She finished her makeup, but when she leaned closer to the mirror to do eyeliner, she noticed something else. Her reflection blinked. She didn't. Her hand jerked back. She blinked intentionally. The reflection followed normally. She stood there for a full minute, testing it. Everything matched. She told herself it was a trick of light. She didn't tell Maxine, not yet. That same afternoon, Maxine was filming a TikTok in her room, just a transition video. Before and after lab look, she propped her phone up on her vanity and recorded. Nothing unusual. She watched the clip. Perfect. She recorded a second take. Still normal. She recorded a third. When she replayed it, her stomach dropped. In the reflection of her vanity mirror, there was someone standing behind her. Not in the room. Only in the mirror. An old woman, head slightly tilted, eyes too focused. The exact same description Gabrielle had seen that morning. Maxine didn't move in the video. She hadn't noticed anything while recording. But in the playback, the woman slowly raised one finger, placed it over her lips, like telling someone to be quiet. Maxine immediately turned around in real life. Her room was empty, door locked, window closed. She watched the video again. The woman was still there, only in the mirror, never in the actual room. She didn't delete it. She screen recorded it and sent it to Gabrielle. Gabrielle called instantly. They didn't greet each other. They just stared at the paused frame. The woman's face was clearer now, wrinkled skin, sharp cheekbones, eyes that didn't look confused or angry, just aware. Gabrielle felt cold because she recognized her. "That's her," she whispered. Maxine's voice shook. "You've seen her too?" Gabrielle described the morning mirror incident. They went silent. Same city, different houses, same old woman. That night they both decided to ignore it. Coincidence, shared imagination, suggestibility. Except at 11:48 p.m., Gabrielle's phone buzzed. Maxine sent a message. "Are you moving things?" Gabrielle replied immediately. "No, why?" Maxine sent a video, security camera footage from her living room. Everyone in her house was asleep upstairs, but at 11:47 p.m., the hallway light turned on by itself, then off, then on again, and for a split second, the camera caught something near the staircase, a figure standing still, facing the camera. Old, thin, head tilted. Gabrielle's chest tightened, because at that exact same minute, the power in her bedroom flickered. Once, twice. Her vanity light turned on. She hadn't touched the switch. She slowly looked at her mirror. Nothing, just her reflection, until something moved behind her. Not in the room, in the mirror. The old woman stepped closer in the reflection, right behind her shoulder. Gabrielle refused to turn around this time. She kept staring at the mirror. The old woman leaned forward slowly, closer to Gabrielle's ear, and her mouth moved, but no sound came out. Gabrielle's phone buzzed again. Maxine sent another message. "Don't turn around." Gabrielle's hands went numb. "How do you know?" she typed. Maxine replied instantly. Because she's behind you in my mirror too. Gabrielle's heart nearly stopped. What? Maxine sent a photo. She had aimed her phone at her own vanity mirror. In it, behind Maxine's reflection, was Gabrielle's room, as if the mirror was showing a different house, and in that reflection, Gabrielle was sitting at her vanity, frozen, and behind her stood the old woman. Both girls stared at their screens. 2 mirrors, 2 rooms, connected. The old woman lifted her head slowly, and for the first time she smiled, not wide, just enough. Then both vanity lights shut off at the same time. Total darkness. Both houses. Same second. They screamed into their phones. Parents rushed into their rooms. Lights came back on. Nothing there. Mirrors normal. Rooms untouched. But when they checked their phones, every video of the old woman was gone. Deleted. Not in recently deleted, not backed up. Just gone. Except for one thing. In both of their camera rolls, a new video appeared, recorded at 11:48 p.m. They never pressed record. The video was only 5 seconds long. It showed a dim hallway, green walls, flickering lights. At the end of the hallway, 2 doors, one labeled G, one labeled M. The camera slowly moved toward the doors, and just before it reached them, an old woman's voice whispered, "You invited me." The video ended. They never filmed that. They never went to a place like that. They haven't had another sleepover since. They don't FaceTime at night anymore. They covered their vanity mirrors with cloth. But sometimes, when they're doing their makeup in the morning, they feel something strange. Not fear, not exactly. Just the sense that someone is standing behind them, studying their reflection carefully, learning their faces, waiting for them to look away at the same time. If you have a vanity mirror in your room, try this tonight. Look into it. Don't move. Just stare at your reflection, long enough for your eyes to water. And if you feel like something behind you is also staring, don't check your phone. Don't rewatch anything, because sometimes it doesn't appear while you're recording. It appears after.